welcome to the first official episode of What Would Billie Do? I'm Matilda, and I'm here with...
Me.
Introduce yourself.
It's me.
It's
me. It's me as me. The one and only.
The one and only.
Sidekick to Matilda.
Sidekick to everything I do, like my life, pretty much, if we're being honest. And we want to try and explain why we made a podcast and what it's about, and also why we're really excited about it.
We're explaining ourselves.
We are explaining ourselves.
We're justifying our actions.
Yeah, because I feel like in my head it makes so much sense. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but then
I get that.
Trying to explain it is hard because you have it so clearly in your head.
Yeah.
And it's like, why are you not understanding what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
That's true.
But
that's
yeah,
true.
let's give it a go.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
Yes, let's do that.
Give it our best shot.
Yeah. So, you're my manager.
I am.
And also best friend.
Yes.
Yes. Which makes me...
a singer, a songwriter,
Yes.
a producer.
Yes. All of the above. And
much more.
And yes.
More to come in the podcast episode.
Yeah, we can get into that later. But,
yes.
So basically what we want to do... I'm going to let you take this.
Okay. I can tell us and them.
Yes.
what we want to do. So what we are going to do with this podcast, fingers crossed, is take your career to the next level.
Yes.
I'm
very
talking
modest of us.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it was a bold statement.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, why not be honest?
Yeah, and it's like we always say, big dreams, no shame.
Exactly.
You know?
It's our catchphrase.
So, yeah, and the thing is, like, I get so many requests, like, daily on Instagram, Twitter, wherever it is. Like, can you come play in the city or my country or, you know, just anywhere, pretty much. And I would love to do that, but it's not that simple.
It's not that simple.
No.
So we had a eureka moment.
Yeah, we really did.
we really did. If there was a light bulb above our heads, they would have glowed bright yellow.
Or green, like the Sims one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But we wouldn't be walking into furniture. We were like doing great, thriving. Yeah, so what we thought is that we will make a podcast in order to crowdfund this ambition.
Yeah.
But the catch, there's a catch. It's not a catch though. It's a bonus.
It's a positive catch. What is that? What is a positive? We need to find a word for it.
We do.
Yeah.
But whatever that is, we have, which is we will be doing this without any of you guys spending a single penny of your hard-earned cash.
Exactly. So, and how's that going to work?
Well, I know. They're thinking...
crowdfunding without money.
Exactly.
But the thing is that, like, we're going to ask anyone who's listening, we're going to do weekly episodes, right?
Yes.
For as long as we manage. We are both very lazy. So I feel like there's a chance at some point in, like, episode 7, we're going to be like, oh, such like a big thing, like a lot of work to do this, but we're gonna try to stick with this one.
We will,
and we're gonna present you guys with challenges, or just like things that we would like for you to do between now and the next episode.
Yes.
At the end of each episode, which could be pretty much anything. We're gonna present the first challenge at the end of this one, and I think that's gonna explain a little bit more.
Yeah, but it's going to be fun things.
It is going to be fun things. And like we have like a big hairy goal.
We do.
In the horizon.
We do. Glowing.
Glowing.
In the horizon.
Which is twin white Range Rovers.
Yes.
And a house in Los Angeles.
Yes. I mean, it sounds like a big goal, guys, but honestly, it's not. We can do this.
We can do this.
And it's not all, it sounds very materialistic, but it's just what we want, what we know we need.
Exactly.
And we know that you can help us.
Yeah. And I think that this is the way to do it.
It is.
Honestly. Because like now in the time and age that we're living in, wow, that made me sound old.
In the ye olde times of 2020.
Oof. Yeah, at the very old age of 26. No, but things are like changing all the time. I feel like they're
by the minute.
Really though, I feel like they're almost changing by the minute. And I've been doing this for a long time, 10 years to be exact. And when I first started out, when I released my first album, it was like a physical CD.
Yeah.
Which is not a thing anymore.
No.
Unless you're like Ariana Grande. Then you can do that. But like for the rest of us that aren't quite that big yet, we don't do that. So like now when I'm working on my third album, it's only coming out on like digitally on streaming services, which is fine. But it's changing, and with social media and everything, and then you have my my biggest, I want to say like pet peeve.
Yeah.
Which is people who go on reality TV.
Yes.
Like
Love Island.
Hotel, Love Island. You know, they go on there, they gain a massive fan base on social media, and then they just start releasing music.
It's tragic.
It is tragic, and it sucks for people like myself and so many others who work, like who actually work with music, who wants to create music and doesn't really care about any of that stuff.
Exactly.
We just want to make good music, and then someone with like 2 million followers who has absolutely no talent whatsoever releases music, and it blows up, and they're number one on Spotify. And that may sound a little bit bitter, and if it does, you're right. I am a little bit bitter about it.
We hate to see it.
We hate to see
as
it.
we say it in football.
Let's change it. Let's use social media for something good.
Yes.
You know?
Social media for change.
Yes. And this also may sound a little bit selfish, but
go for it.
No, I mean this entire podcast may sound a little bit selfish, but I don't think it is, because I think that we have our hairy goal, obviously.
Yeah.
But first of all, if we do make that goal, if we end up with Range Rovers in a house in LA, we're going to invite everyone listening to this there's a fly here. To everyone listening to this podcast to like a massive barbecue party, right?
Yes, we are.
In the backyard. So there's that. But also like the smaller goals along the way here is to actually go and play for all of you.
Exactly.
To go to France and go to England and go to Germany and go to Spain and wherever else.
And anywhere else that you want us. But also, I think it's important to note at this point in our introductory podcast, which, thank you guys, you're still with us, sticking in there. Woo!
Good for you.
Good for you guys. Lucky you. I think it is important to note that the content of this podcast is not entirely and completely based on everything we've just said.
No, definitely not.
It's much more, and it's going to be hopefully interactive in a way that we interact with you guys listening.
Yeah.
And so the content is, of course, related to our big hairy goal that we've just mentioned.
Yeah,
but
and
also
bringing people along like for the journey of like how I make songs.
Exactly.
How the album is coming along, like stuff like that. But,
exactly. Yeah. And we're going to talk about a whole bunch of stuff. A lot of it is in the hands of you guys. Whatever you want to hear about, what do you want to listen to in terms of talking, because I can't sing.
Well, not yet.
Not yet.
There's still time.
Maybe it's Esme's singing journey.
Ooh,
that people want to join us on.
If anyone wants to see that, I feel like you can slide into our DMs.
Yes.
But to make it easier and separate everything and make sure that we actually see everything, we have created an Instagram account for this podcast.
Yes, we have.
And the handle is, Esme.
Drumroll, please. WWBD_podcast.
Yes.
For all your podcasting needs.
What would Billie do _podcast?
Yes.
WWBD.
Yes. Our DMs are open.
They are so open.
Open.
This homemade podcast studio is falling apart as we speak, but that's what happens. We are recording it in my living room, which is also my home little studio area. And if you can, for those who are watching this on YouTube, hello, you can see at the very end of there are some colored stickers, which is actually my album.
It is.
It is. You can't see what they say.
You try and zoom. I dare you.
You zoom. I'm not sure the iPhone quality is good enough, but you can try. It is all the songs, the titles, everything coming on the album. And they are color coordinated. in terms of what I need to work on and what's done. So yeah. And also we're gonna talk about our relationship, our friendship, which you might think, oh, I don't need to hear about you guys being friends. But look, you do, because there is so much happening in this friendship, and so much has happened, and so much will happen.
Exactly. Past, present, future.
Yes, out of the ordinary. Yes. I would say, and we have some really fun stories that we would love to share. But I think we're gonna do. There's too much to dive into, so I think we're gonna do like a full on how we became best friends type of episode.
That will be coming up.
That will be
on the agenda.
Yes, definitely.
And yeah, I think that's a really fun element that we're going to do, is talking about our friendship, which, like you just said, people are like, snooze, boring.
Yep.
No, they don't know us yet.
It's not boring.
It's not boring. It's going to be super fun. And we want to talk about, healthy, loving friendships that everyone should have. And if you don't have it, we're welcoming you in.
Like a splash of obsession.
I would say like a full-on waterfall shower of obsession.
True.
But I'm not complaining.
We're kind of obsessed with each other. And for other people coming into our lives, they just kind of have to accept that we're a package deal.
Exactly.
You yourself have gone out and gotten yourself a fiancé.
I have.
Who found this out very early on when I was pretty much present for your second date.
Yes. True story.
Yeah. And I don't know what she felt right away. We have to ask her that. But she's cool now.
She's cool now.
She's been cool the whole time.
The whole time.
Yeah.
Cool as a cucumber.
And, yep. Exactly. And she knows. So,
yeah, she does.
For instance, if I go away, I travel a lot in my line of work.
Yes, you do.
And she's been known to ask you a couple of days, I think, before I leave.
Yeah.
Even if I'm only gone for like 5 days or a week. She asked you if you've filled up your friendship quota and spent enough time with me to survive for the coming days that I will be gone.
It's always a solid no.
Yeah, which I think is really sweet that she's considering that. She understands.
She's fully understanding.
Definitely.
And appreciative, I think.
And
that
and
you
we
can
appreciate her right back.
We do.
You
carry some of the burden of being with me, basically, 24/7. Yeah, so our friendship is going to be a hot topic.
It is going to be a hot topic.
But also, Matilda, it's important to note here at this point that we also want to hear about your guys' friendships.
Oh, yes.
And you guys, you can tell us anything. We can. We are open to talk about anything in this podcast.
We really are.
And I want to make the boundaries
of what?
There's no boundaries. I take it back. There's no boundaries.
Because I was like, wait, what
slide into our DMs.
When did we get boundaries? I've never known us to have them.
No.
But I think that it would be cool if we can try to make this as like interactive as possible. So if you have like, let's say you have just like a topic that you want us to talk about, tell us about that. Or if you have a dilemma or a question or something you need help with.
Anything. Advice. Dating advice is always fun.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Fashion advice.
We're two extremely fashionable people.
YouTube, you can see it.
Yeah.
Listeners,
so
just know it.
Yeah, we're open to talking about pretty much anything.
That's true.
And also I think that it would be cool if, since this is not a selfish platform,
it's not.
That if anyone out there is doing something creative, let's say you're also an artist, songwriter, or you make movies, or you take pictures, whatever it might be, and if you feel like you need a little boost, a little help along the way, then reach out to us and we will give you a shout out. We will maybe post something about you.
Play a clip of your songs.
Play a clip. We can do that.
We can do anything.
Let's do that. Let's help each other. I think
exactly.
That's
That's the mission statement. Let us help you and you help us and we all help each other.
Yes, and we all end up having the sickest barbecue in our backyard.
In the history of barbecues.
Exactly. In LA. It's going to be great. I mean, I think it's important to know just like right off the bat that it doesn't necessarily have to be like a mansion right away. Do you know what I mean?
That's true.
Like I would settle for like a shed.
We're just talking real estate at this point.
That's like just owning a piece of property in LA.
Yeah.
And then we can upgrade, obviously.
100%. Because we've had the best of times in that city, haven't we? The City of Angels.
The City of Angels.
These two angels. In the City of Angels.
We've had some great times
there. We've had some great times.
And we're going to have more great times. We're supposed to have some great times there this year.
Yeah.
But for obvious lockdown reasons, that's not happening. But we'll be back.
We will be back.
We will have more fun. Ooh, you know what we forgot to mention?
A lot of things, I would assume.
A lot of things. No, but since this is a weekly podcast,
yes,
we need to have like things, reoccurring things. And
yes,
so we're going to do every month or once a month, we're going to name listener of the month or fan of the month.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, we are.
It's going to be whomever went the extra
mile.
Want. Yeah, whomever we want. I mean, pretty much. Essentially, that's what it is.
Fight for your places.
Someone who like went the extra mile to help out. So if you do like do these challenges or things that we ask you to help out with or favors or whatever it is, like make sure to tag us.
Yes.
On social media. So that we can see it, and then someone who deserves it, is going to be fan of the month.
Yes,
and that person is going to get something.
I've thought of some quite fun things we can give them.
Okay,
yeah.
fun. I don't know. It could be anything. It could be like merch.
Yep.
A signed picture of the two of us.
Of us. A Polaroid.
Oh my God. I do have a Polaroid camera, so we can take a picture, we sign it, we send it to this person.
Yeah. I mean, if you want something better than that, we can also arrange that.
Feel free to request what you
something.
Want, honestly.
Exactly.
Like, request what you want.
Nothing too weird, please.
We could do a video call. That'd be fun.
Yes, we can. Signed album. We've got a lot of albums knocking about.
I mean, amazing.
Amazing.
We're going to choose someone.
We can do
It's going to be great.
Yeah.
We can do what?
We can do some art. Ooh, we could paint something for them.
Oh, God. Do you know how to paint?
I have no paints. I take it back.
Yeah. Well,
we will not paint anything
that way.
Yeah. I mean, okay,
we'll put it in their hands. I saw TikTok yesterday, which is really cool. It's when you have like a canvas on the floor. Have you seen this? And you take like a bucket of paint.
Okay.
And you hang it on like a string from the ceiling.
Yeah.
And you poke like a little hole in it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you give it a swing.
Yeah.
Are you picturing this?
Yeah.
So it goes like back and if you're on YouTube now, you can see what I'm trying to sign here. But it goes like back and forth over the canvas. And only like a tiny string of paint comes out from the little hole you poked.
Okay.
So it makes these really cool patterns.
Oh.
And it looks too easy to be true. You know what I mean? Like, I want to try it. But also you need, like, where am I going to do it? It's going to be messy as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I thought that story was going somewhere else, honestly.
Where do you think that was going?
I'm going to sound incredibly crass.
Tell me.
But I don't mind.
Tell me.
So I thought, from the way you set up the story, you said that there was a canvas on the floor, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And there was paint on the ceiling.
Oh, God.
And there's this thing that people do where it's like sex painting.
Oh, wow.
It's like they are on the canvas and the paint, you know, you have sex and
I have heard of that.
There's art.
We are definitely not doing that.
No.
Under
no circumstances
would we ever do that.
No request for that.
With anyone for any reason.
Absolutely not.
Ever in our
So
lives.
I'm sorry for my crass assumption.
Yeah, and no, that's fine. And also, sorry for offending someone who likes to do that.
This is also, just to point out at this point, these are all our opinions. They don't mean they're right.
we do not stand for any of them.
Any of them.
I mean, we stand for them, but we do not take responsibility.
No, and everyone can disagree with us. It's more fun in that case.
Oh, it is.
So,
and, yeah. No, but so we could do painting. I mean, I guess we could.
Long story short, but it's already been long. we can do a painting.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
No, but we'll come up with something fun. But no, I think like we said in the beginning that the whole concept of this podcast, and obviously like we've never done this before, neither one of us.
No, we haven't.
So if it feels a little rocky in this first episode, hopefully it's gonna only get better from here.
Stay with us.
But I think that the whole thing is that we want to try and organically, which it isn't since we're asking people to do it, but kind of
semi-organic.
Yeah, just spread like my music as far as we can with the help of people that are already listening to my music.
Yes, that's
the
true.
fans that I already have.
And I think the vibe we're going for here, I keep talking about the vibe, but I just love it, is someone said to us recently, which was very nice, that it will hopefully feel like you're sitting down and having a beer with us.
Yes.
As we whisper sweet nothings into your ears.
Exactly.
So
and you're not going to necessarily learn that much from listening to this or watching it, but hopefully it's going to be like a fun half hour every week where we invite you into this friendship. We've left some space here on the couch where you all can sit, and we're just going to talk about our lives, what we do on a daily basis. We're obviously going to talk a lot about music, since that's the main point of this podcast.
Yes.
But no, let's try and make it interactive. If everyone contributes, fun. We're going to make it fun.
It's going to be fun, anecdotes here and there, stories, agony aunts, advice.
Yes.
Anything. Just in this initial stage, guys, what we're asking is just tell us what you want.
Yeah.
We're very open.
We're here for you.
We're here for you, like we're here for each other.
And hopefully it'll be fun for you all to get to know us better.
That's
because
true.
I'm on social media. I post music videos, pictures, whatever. But I don't think that people feel like they really know me that well.
That's where I come in, people, because I know everything.
You do, and that is scary, but it's going to be fun.
It's going to be fun.
So we're going to let you in. The door is open, arms are open. It's all open.
A hell of a ride.
Welcome to What Would Billie Do? And if you don't know who Billie is,
leave.
No, but
another opinion. Sorry.
Yeah. No, but obviously Billie is Billie Eilish, and we were talking about how cool it is that someone can post a song on SoundCloud. Isn't that where she posted?
Absolutely.
The first song. Someone can post a song on there with absolutely no team, no manager, no record label, no nothing, and end up in a few years, end up being the biggest
pop
music
star
sensation that we've had in forever, you know?
Yes.
And so we thought if Billie could, we can.
We can.
You know? So what would Billie do? That's what we ask ourselves.
Every single day.
We make decisions based on what would Billie do.
We do. We're big fans. And
I don't think big fans is the right word.
No.
We're also, again, a little bit obsessed.
Absolutely.
And not only with her, like her entire family. Like
her family.
Brother, mom, dad, you know. Even the
dogs.
spider. Like, I hate spiders.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely hate them. But I
R.I.P.
still wonder, you know, every once in a while, how is her spider doing?
He's dead, Matilda.
Is he?
I'm sorry.
No.
He died. Yeah.
Are you kidding?
No.
Are you kidding?
Oh, God.
No, are you kidding?
Yeah. We didn't want to face grief.
I'm actually... Wait,
in this
are
podcast.
you serious?
Yes, I'm serious. Sorry if this distresses anyone, but a pet did die in the
I'm
O'Connell
actually
household.
genuinely getting emotional. I absolutely
I thought you
hate
knew.
Spiders.
Oh no!
I absolutely hate them. Remember when we saw him on James Corden?
Yes,
when
we did.
James Corden went home to Billie.
Yeah.
And I freaked out. I was like sitting like this, like covering my face because I couldn't see him.
It was
But
adorable.
that is sad.
It's sad.
How's she doing?
I think she's fine. She has Shark now, the puppy.
Oh yeah, she does.
And Phineas has Peaches.
He's freaking adorable.
Yeah. They have a bunch of dogs now.
Oh man, they're
which is
so
nice.
Sweet. They're the best.
They're the best.
We strive to be like the O'Connells.
We do.
Yeah.
Great side note, which I'm going to dive into just very briefly, is that when we were in LA the last time, which was December last year, we had a fucking great. I hesitated, but I went for the swear word.
Go for it.
I went for it. It's our podcast. We can do what we want.
Yeah.
We saw Phineas play at Space 69 or something. No, not 69.
Wow, Space 69. That sounds like a
club. No. We saw him play at Urban Outfitters in LA.
It was the strangest thing because you saw on social media that he was gonna have this like backyard secret concert thing, right?
Exactly.
And it was only gonna be, I think, like, was it like 60 people were gonna get in?
Yeah,
60,
something
70
like that.
people, somewhere like that. And you couldn't actually buy a ticket, but you could buy his vinyl that had just come out. And a certain amount of vinyls also worked as a ticket, right?
Yes.
So you saw this in the morning. We were already planning on going to Universal Studios.
And we were in LA at this point.
to do some touristy things.
Yes.
And we said like, oh, damn it, like that would have been cool, but obviously we're not going to be so lucky that we get one of those, like so few people we're going to go there. But we decided that after Universal, we're still going to stop by this Urban Outfitters store that had these vinyls.
Yes, we
did.
Just
to check. You went in there.
I did. Guns blazing. We went up to the register, as they call it in the United States.
Yep.
Went up to the register, and I said to the lovely lady working there, I said...
She was cute.
She was really sweet. Yeah. Shout out to you. Maybe you're listening. Who knows?
Oh, that'd be fun.
That would be fun. Yeah, and I said to her, hey, do you have any more Blood Harmony vinyls for the gig tonight? And she said yes. She turned around and grabbed, I kid you not, people, listeners, friends, the last 2 vinyls.
It was
the final
insane.
Vinyls of the set that would get you into the concert, which we would consider classic.
This fucking fly. I'm sorry.
No worries.
Don't want to ruin this great story.
Classic us.
It was
so we grabbed those
unreal.
2 vinyls. We were happy.
Freaking out.
We were happy
doing.
Is not going to cover it.
Yeah.
We were really, 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 really happy. So yeah, we grabbed the vinyls. We sat outside for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
And then we saw Phineas play, and it was... Honestly, I get slightly emotional thinking about it because it was so good.
And it was just him. Like him
it was.
With a guitar and a piano, like all by himself. And then I remember like we were completely, oh yeah, it's storming outside. Well, it's starting. It's raining. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Anyway, he started playing and we were completely in awe. Like I don't think we even like talked.
No,
you know what I mean?
It was
like we're just standing there, and everyone was doing the same thing. Like everyone who was there like knew how rare this opportunity was and like how lucky we all were to be there. And so we're just standing there. And then you like, I don't know why, but I think you were just taking in the crowd. So you just kind of like turned around a little bit.
Yeah.
And there was this tiny little balcony thing on one of the sides. Yeah, up high. And you turned, and then literally his entire family except Billie.
Because it was the Billboard Women in Music Award night.
Exactly. And she was getting
Billboard of the Year.
Woman of the Year?
Woman of the Year.
So, yeah.
Yes.
But his parents were there and his girlfriend Claudia was there, and then we freaked out even more because we're, huge fans, so we know who they all are. And I think like one of my favorite moments of that whole show, which obviously like
it was all the highlights.
All of the performances were amazing.
Yeah.
But at the very end, before the last song, he was like thanking everyone for coming out and like, just being really sweet. And then he was like, well, after this song, I have to go because my little sister is receiving Woman of the Year award at the Billboard Awards, so I gotta go.
Gotta go. Guys, gotta go.
Strange thing.
It was completely mind blowing because then we went home, to our Airbnb, which felt like home because you were there.
Yeah.
Cute.
My heart.
Yeah.
Go on.
We went home and then we just, as you do, got home, ate some burgers. Looked on Instagram, and they were
there, and he was wearing the same outfit.
Which was fire, by the way. It was Gucci.
Also, if you're hearing whatever this is, it's hailing outside.
Sorry.
But I think it's time for us to wrap up
anyway. On that note.
Because this is going to be too
so loud.
Because I can already hear it in here. So hopefully I can manage to take some of this out. But anyway, should we leave them with like the first challenge?
Yes, we should.
Of the week?
Yes, we should.
All right, so our Instagram account is WWBD for What Would Billie Do _podcast.
Yes, it is.
So we want you to follow that account, and then we're going to have a post up for this first episode, and we want you to tag one of your friends in the comments below.
The friend who is the Matilda to your Esme, or the Esme to your Matilda.
Exactly.
Tag a friend. Tag your mom.
Wow,
tag whoever you want.
Happening outside. I'm so sorry that I'm so distracted, but I'm looking right at it.
I've got you guys. Just listen to me.
Listen to her. Sorry.
Tag your friends. Tag anyone you'd like. Anyone who you love.
Yes.
And follow our account. And yeah, we will pick someone with the most inventive comment.
Yes, we definitely will do that because that's what this is all about.
Yeah, giving back.
Giving back and helping each other.
Yes.
And if you made it this far to the very end of this podcast, I am impressed and thankful.
I'm so thankful.
And we will see you next week. And thank you for listening to the first episode of What Would Billie Do? Bye.
Bye.